Hi, and welcome back. So, in part one, we had our character arrive here in Gridania, and we kind of saw a little bit of conflict on the way here with some Ixal fighting some of the local guards, and then we made our way here to the Adventurers Guild area, and we met Mother Miounne. And now we should be able to explore Gridania itself, Old Gridania. So let's see what the next quest is that she has for us. Miounne, proprietress of the Carline Company, Canopy actually, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, you must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Aethelina, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsemontret, and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Halyck. May Nofaka guide your path. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is likely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the Canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild, are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. I'm assuming that's him. All right. Okay. So we have 3 tasks here. So we might do some smith stuff later on. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think it's mostly an introductory guide to help sprouts. As you can see here, I have this little icon next to my name. It means I'm a new player in terms of this character. And so I think this is like some kind of system that's supposed to help characters who maybe are new. Okay, so let's go ahead and venture into town. Also, eel pie sounds disgusting. She said that, I was like, ooh, like grimaced. Okay, so here's the Aetheryte. And you can see the icon here, so we'll go ahead and click on it. We're tuning. Right, you attune to the Aetheryte. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Miounne's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. I like her mask, it's kind of cool. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. And we learned return. You attune with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. So this is kind of the equivalent of like hearthing in World of Warcraft. So let's see. I think this is already our home point, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Okay, so that's thing number one. Here's a side quest. We might do some of those here. I'm going to try to get through some of these checklists here on the right. Nice lovely rain right now. And there's one of the smaller shards. So we'll go ahead and attune to this on our way over here. Alright, so we have access to the Archer's Guild. You have access to the Aethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon the Aethernet shards. Alright, sweet. So there's more than just that one. And we can see here by the emblem on the standard here, or the flag banner, this is the Archer's Guild, and that's we are starting out as the Archer. And here's the map of this is actually New Gridania. So the city is split into two different parts. This is New Gridania here, and you can see that there's arrows going to the other part of the city, and we'll do that here in a little bit. All right, but first let's go ahead and take a look at the Archer's Guild, which is my home guild. Greetings, friend. You have found your way to the Archer's Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Ah, now that I think on it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Miounne's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery in the Archer's Guild. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar and turn the tide of a battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery, as practiced in Gridania, was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Elazin who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Makote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelves Wood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as the hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus was the Archers Guild born from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and the results of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver, many of whom spent their formative years loosing arrows at the guild's practice butts. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do here. Oh ho! Did I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to draw a string with the finest archers in Eorzea, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. Alright. And the blue icon here essentially is just for our job. Your class, rather. So are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Accept. The look in your eye speaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucienne. Lest you worry unduly, Lucienne is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been giving fair hearing. Lucienne awaits you in the train area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. All right. Okay, there she is right here. You can see all these other people in here doing some practice. See what she's got to say. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucienne, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness, with the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yes, I am. Very well. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt that it will trouble you unduly. Alright, we gotta go slay the wildlife. Alright, so that's our second bit here for our opening task. And then we need to go to the market, so we'll make our way back this way. Ugh, the music's so good in this game. Oh, it's crazy how good it is. Okay, so these blue lines show it's a different, like, zone or whatever. Go through there, Old Gridania. So this is the older part of the city. And these are the markets that we were told about. Rosewood Stalls. And it looks like Parsamontret is right here. Just hanging out. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsamontret, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant is not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Miounne's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smell that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Alright. That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well, I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the Rosewood and Ebony Stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it's potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Udon merchants, and may I truly say that I have seen things amidst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I'm weary of talking unless you have another eel pie. Okay, so he does have a quest as well here. Let's see what that quest is. The Master of Markets, Parsamantret, is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. Okay. I take it my precious explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education, free of charge. As Master of the Markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example. But I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Signglued of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls, if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man on my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Signglued, and she may even see fit to reward you. Okay, yeah. Some of these names are very hard to pronounce. Okay, so we have these little markers on the minimap, which is what we need to go, so we can buy stuff. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, want a Parsamantret's. Well, and what was you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it, and tell that bastard we're square. Wow, kind of harsh. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsamantret, you say. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Ah, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes. Feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parsamantret that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Alright. So the first person was mean, or, kind of off-putting. The second person was very accommodating. Let's see how the third person is here. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of... Parsamantret? Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Alright, so kind of, not a good welcome here. Alright, speeding things up. We'll just go ahead and sprint. And we can see we have another shard over here. Go ahead and attune to it since we're right here. Perfect. Alright. And there is our endpoint. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bane of Master Parsamantret? Alright, go ahead and just give all these over. So soon. I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsamantret is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image, if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Nice little dock down there, looks like. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and report back to Miounne here. Yeah, actually, we could have taken the shard. That's okay. We'll just do some more running. It's not that far. So we have all sorts of things here. Tool suppliers, materia melder, not quite sure what that is yet. Market board, all this good stuff. Okay. All in due time, we will get to look at all of these things. All right, back to New Gridania. Make our way back down to the Adventurers Guild here. Ooh, a little Moogle. All right, so let's see what she has for us going forward. All right, and the green means that we're done. So let's see here. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust? The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are obliging. You are an obliging sort, Halyck. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Alright. Done with that. And we leveled up to level 3. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a key and a red here, so which kind of tells us that we can't quite do this next part yet. It says this quest is not available yet. All classes and jobs, excluding limited jobs, need to be level 4. So we are just a little bit off, but we do have another quest that we'll take care of here, just outside the gates of New Gridania. But we'll get to that in the next episode.